It's Chris 5258 here. Um, we're kind of talk about this, the First Soldier. Um, I noticed a lot of people that were making their thoughts known about the game kind of stopped playing it after a couple seasons. I figure somebody that has been an ambassador from the beginning and got to see it all um, should potentially put their input in. Um, from the beginning, the game had issues of crashing, lagging. That kind of affected the game from the start, at least in my eyes. Kind of cut the player base in half within that first week. So, and then you had skins that were put into the gacha system that allowed people to pull for them, but also in the same token allowed for dupes, for duplicates. People didn't enjoy that too much. I didn't either. But as they progressed through the game, they brought in different avenues, different events to entice people into playing. There was a Final Fantasy VII 25th anniversary event, which allowed players to unlock Zack for a bit of time. You could potentially pull for Zack as well as a skin. Pull for Genesis, pull for Geo, pull for Reno, pull for Rude. All in Final Fantasy VII OG kind of pixel aesthetic. They also brought in Man with a Mission as a crossover. Basically, you fight the enemies themselves, the people in the band. They brought in machinist type class. They brought in Dragoon type class. They brought in most recently Trickster to try and entice people to play. They also had a tournament as well in the North American and Japanese versions of the game to entice people to play and try and enjoy game, along with costumes for variants of Halloween, of summer, of Christmas, in between all that. Yet some issues persisted. The lagging, random crashes did slow down a bit as we got further into the seasons and such. But I feel that in culmination with the always kind of nagging of the group that wanted the game to be on consoles or PC playable, which rightfully so. You kind of don't have a player base in the game from a rough start, and it starts to dwindle more and more, with the outside saying that we should probably put this on console, and kind of falling on deaf ears doesn't really help much. I guess it kind of contributed to the end of the game as we know it in January, which is about a year and some change away now. Can't say I'm surprised about the situation we find ourselves in game ending, but it does suck because this game had a lot of potential to be good. And even if myself personally, found my interest kind of waning in season 3, season 4. This new season kind of renewed my passion and enjoyment of the game. So seeing it end now, it's a bit more kind of hoping that they understand that the previous ambassadors and I guess current ambassadors now, that our input does, to a degree, touch on the thoughts of the community as a whole. Myself, I'm kind of sad because I feel like for me personally, this may be the one opportunity that I have, or at least in some capacity, with Square Enix. Sucks. Feel bad for the current ambassadors, the people in the game, because we're all kind of just at a point right now was if even they are going to continue to put out content, we're all kind of just questioning if there's a point to continue on. Yeah. That's my thoughts on the whole FF7 or Soldier situation. I know I intend to continue to play until the end, hoping that, I don't know, something happens. Maybe we'll hear more. They'll tie up loose ends. Maybe they'll tie it to Ever Crisis, who knows. But this is Chris5258. That's finishing up. Take care, guys.